What's up guys, Andre here, Fugatech, and the Moto Edge 30 Pro is one of the most impressive Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 powered smartphones in the Philippine market. It's got a beautiful design, powerful specs, and a competitive price tag. It can even go head-to-head with other popular brands known for producing high-end devices at lower prices. Is this the best you can get for under 35,000 pesos? Or are there better options? Find out in this review. So first, let's talk about the design. The Moto Edge 30 Pro is a pretty tall device and chunky. It's easy to grip, cool to the touch, and feels very premium with an IP52 rating for dust and water resistance. It also has a decent heft at 196 grams. The front houses the 6.7-inch OLED screen with a punch hole at the top for the selfie camera, and above the screen are the earpiece and loudspeaker. For protection, it is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 3. This device features an aluminum frame with a glossy metallic finish. Placed on the right side are the volume and the power lock button, which also serves as the fingerprint scanner. The button feels good, although it is placed at the upper part of the frame, so you need to stretch out your fingers just to reach it. Up top, we have the secondary microphone. Down below is a SIM card tray for 2 nano-sized SIM cards, a USB port, the main microphone, and a loudspeaker. Flip it on its back and you will see the camera module that houses 3 cameras. The back panel is my favorite part of the Moto Edge 30 Pro as it uses Gorilla Glass 5 with a frosted finish. The result is a very smooth, powdery texture that hides smudges and fingerprints well. The unit that we have sports the Cosmos blue color, which exudes a glowing light effect of blue and green. Overall, it's a beautiful device that looks and feels sleek and premium. For display, even at 6.7 inches with Full HD Plus resolution, the device's screen is sharp at 393 ppi. It's OLED, so we can observe deep blacks and punchy colors. The viewing experience is also great and immersive as the screen has thin bezels and supports HDR10+. If you want smooth animations and transitions, the 144Hz refresh rate will satisfy you. You can bring it down to 60Hz to conserve battery life or put it to auto and allow the device's AI to choose the optimal refresh rate given the activity. The touch sampling rate is decent as well at 360 Hz. It also has stylus support, but you'll have to purchase it separately. Audio-wise, the quality is good. The stereo speakers are loud and crispy. There's not a lot of bass to go around, but it doesn't sound cheap. Simply put, it sounds great for a smartphone speaker and is enough for gaming and watching videos. Running the software side is Android 12. One of the things we like about Motorola is that it keeps the operating system as stock as possible. It has a few Motorola apps installed, but the rest is all Google. It even uses Google Apps as its default for basic functions like phone and SMS. One of the best features we discovered on the Moto Edge 30 Pro is the Extend to Devices feature, which allows you to connect the phone to your Windows-powered laptop and allow you to access mobile apps and share files between devices. There's also instant sharing, which instantly shares screenshots, pictures, and copied text from your phone to the clipboard of the connected PC. For internals, powering the Moto Edge 30 Pro is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chipset, an Adreno 730 GPU, 12GB of RAM, and 256GB of internal storage. As expected, performance is great and we didn't experience any issues like lags, random reboots, or app crashes. You can run games at their highest graphic settings. Warming can be felt, but nothing unusual. It's a flagship device and performs like this. If you're interested in benchmark scores that we got, check out our written review, link in the description box. As for connectivity, the Moto Edge 30 Pro supports dual SIM with 5G connectivity, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, NFC, GPS, and USB-C with DisplayPort 1.4 support. It's a complete set of connectivity features worthy of a flagship. For the battery, it has a 4,800 mAh capacity, which is decent. It would have been nicer if Motorola went for a clean 5,000 mAh, but maybe we're just nitpicking. Still, it's a decent capacity for a smartphone of this caliber, and was enough to last a whole workday and more left for the night. Our video loop test got us 20 hours and 45 minutes of playback, while PCMark's battery test rated it at 12 hours and 2 minutes. Charging takes an hour and a half with the 68-watt fast charging and has support for 15-watt wireless charging. Moving on to cameras, the device is equipped with a 50-megapixel main camera, 50-megapixel ultra-wide, and 2-megapixel depth sensor. That's one of the highest ultra-wide camera resolutions in the smartphone market. And for selfies, we got a whopping 60 megapixels. Images produced by the rear cameras are of good quality. They're sharp with punchy and accurate colors in a high dynamic range. Low light performance is also good enough to illuminate the subject, but details are not as sharp. The front camera performance is underwhelming though. It's not as fast and clear as we expect it to be. It's also prone to noise and blur. Even though it has a 60 megapixel sensor, it shoots at 50 megapixel quad pixel by default to improve performance. If you want to take one at full resolution, you'll have to adjust it in the settings. When it comes to video recording, the main camera can record up to 8K at 24 FPS and 4K at 60 FPS, while the ultra-wide camera can record up to 4K at 60 FPS with video stabilization. If you want to record with HDR10+, you'll have to lower the resolution to 4K at 30 FPS. To wrap things up, the Motorola Moto Edge 30 Pro almost has all the qualities we've been looking for in a flagship smartphone: a beautiful and premium design, a sharp and vibrant screen with a high refresh rate, powerful hardware, complete connectivity, a big battery, and nifty software features. The cameras are good, but not as great as we expected. Then lastly, the price at 34,995 pesos. It's a very attractive offering considering Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 powered devices that launched earlier cost 40K and above. However, this kind of advantage is no longer unique to the Moto Edge 30 Pro, as other manufacturers are already releasing similarly powerful smartphones at the same price range. Some are even priced lower. Still, the Moto Edge 30 Pro is a welcome option and even has some features that its competitors do not have. So if you do end up getting this device, we can say that you won't regret it. So that's it for now. What do you think about it, guys? Is it a yay or nay? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that bell icon to be notified of our future uploads, and visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. This has been Andre, and I'll see you guys in the next one.